In this video, we'll be demonstrating the power of targeted Facebook marketing and how it can get your crowdfunding project backed. Crowdmonsters has successfully used the same technique to back and overfund nearly 100 Kickstarters for about $1 per day. This is your control panel. It's built in Adobe Air, so it's compatible with both PC and Mac. What it does is allow you to target Facebook users with precision and detail that you won't find in your Facebook Ads Manager. For this example, let's say we're working on getting a game project backed, a tabletop role-playing game. Let's start with targeting fans of Numenera, a hugely successful Kickstarter with over 4,000 backers. They worked hard on reaching those backers, but you don't have to. We can grab those backers in one click. First, we're going to build our audience up based on interest in other Kickstarter projects. Then, we're going to cut it down until we have a list of only highly qualified backers who we know are interested in our project. Let's begin by targeting fans of Numenera. Add the condition, and we can see that our target audience is 10,000 people. It sounds like a lot. It is not. We'll need closer to 500,000. Facebook advertising is cheap. You can get in front of hundreds of people per day for as little as $1. So in this case, it's simply not enough. Let's add another RPG that was funded via Kickstarter. Pillars of Eternity had 73,000 backers, raising nearly $4 million. Let's take it and get more. We don't want Dungeons and Dragons, although it might seem reasonable to think so. We only want games that were backed with Kickstarter. You'll see why in a moment. Battletech was a huge success. Let's add it along with Divinity Original Sin, Shroud of the Avatar, Shadowrun Returns. Chutlu was a big one, and you get the point. We're currently at an audience of 590,000, but you can add as many as you like, even if you end up with an audience of millions. Now let's take a look at what we have. By putting all of these games in the same column, we're saying that this audience has to like this, or this, or this, etc. Let's go ahead and add some new conditions. Kickstarter, Indiegogo, and GoFundMe to start. Now, our audience has to like this, or this, or this, or this, etc., and one of these. So side by side equals or, while below equals and. I hope you're starting to see the power of our software. When we check our new audience size, we can see it's been cut by half. This is a really solid game backing audience. But let's take it further. I like to have an audience that I feel is comfortable making payments online. Let's add a new condition. Amazon and eBay are a great condition to add. People who are comfortable with e-commerce. These are things that are simply impossible with Facebook's built-in ad manager. And by the time we're done, we're going to get in front of thousands of qualified people for literally pennies. In the demographics tab, we can even sort by school, education, employer, or job title. This is very important if your Kickstarter project is local. Imagine being able to run your ad in front of your entire high school or college. Very powerful. In the Behaviors tab, we can further refine our audience. There are too many to go over each one, but let's take a look at some important features. We can target frequent travelers. Perhaps your Kickstarter is an app. That's awesome because we can target people based on their mobile device. Maybe you're a writer. We can even target Kindle users, users who have recently got engaged, friends of users who've recently got engaged, people who play games online, and we can even target them based on how often they play, or simply target users based on their geographic location. The advanced target let us dig even deeper to qualify our audience. We want every cent to count. Sort by life events, politics, industry, net worth, or even home ownership. In the case of your audience, you may wish to target people based on a certain amount of disposable income. And for gaming projects, you may wish to target households based on age or the number of members in the household. Back in the targeter, we have the option to add exclusions. I can't think of any, but let's say we don't want World of Warcraft fans for some reason. I'll demonstrate. Copy to the targeter like normal, add exclusion, and now any of the audience above who like World of Warcraft will be eliminated from our Facebook ads. To get these settings to apply to your Facebook ad, simply click Update Ad Set Interests. Now let's take a look at what we have. By putting all of these games in the same column, we're saying that this audience has to like this, or this, or this, etc. and one of these. So side by side equals or, while below equals and. I hope you're starting to see the power of our software. And now, going to Facebook, we can see that our settings have been applied to our Facebook ad. Now, something very important that you need to know. You need to create a Facebook fan page for your project. This is where you're going to keep in contact with all your backers and acquire new backers. The truth is, your future crowdfunders can be funded 100% through your fan page. You see this happening in newer Veronica Mars, Star Trek, Numenera expansions. This is the place where people are talking about your projects. You can absolutely 100% fund your next project with nothing more than your fan page. So when you're creating your Facebook ad, you always, please listen closely, select Promote Page. Do not select Clicks to Website and put your Kickstarter URL because it simply will not work. You've got the perfect audience, but what you don't have is the perfect time. People are at work, they're on their mobiles, they're not in a position to click a button and send money. You absolutely must go for page likes, which is much more powerful and cheaper. The reason is because once you have the like, you can put any message in front of your fans for free at any time. Secondly, if your project doesn't get backed, you've still got a captive audience to target on your improved relaunch. Third, you've already got a community ready and willing for your next project. Start with an ad budget of $1 per day and choose 6 images for your ad set. Let it run for 5 days and you'll see which images are converting the best and cheapest. Eliminate any images that are being outperformed. Once you know which ads are winners, choose to create a similar ad. Now you have 2 of the same ads. The difference is that instead of paying what Facebook wants you to pay, you're going to bid on impressions and likes. Start with a no number, in this case 3 cents per like, and $1 or $2 per day. Compare your results with the original ad results, and once again eliminate whichever ads are costing the most. In the end, you want to be below 10 cents per like on average, and after a couple weeks you should definitely be below 5 cents per like. This is just one of the tools Crowdmonsters has used to back popular projects such as Verve, Log Me Once, The Four Kingdoms, and Citadel, as well as countless other projects. Thanks for watching, folks. Give it a try for yourself and feel free to leave any questions or comments below. Thanks again for watching.